Gender Blenders. This is Belinda and it's week 50. Um, this week is reminiscing and talking about high school. And I know that a lot of people had really difficult times in high school. And I was one of the lucky ones that actually really liked high school. When I was about like 13, I knew, by then I knew that I was able to transition. So I needed to leave school, leave my little, because it was in a very little country town, and transition. And I did it at 15. And, but my actual experience at high school was quite good. My grandmother had 14 children, and each of them had, you know, 3 or 4 kids as well. And so, of course, half my high school was filled with my cousins, which I got on really well with. And they ranged from the super doofus geeks to the jocks and the beauty queens. And so, of course, if anyone was to make fun of us, you know, the Hannaford gang would come in and say, "Oi, you know, she's one of us," or "He's one of us," you know, leave them alone. So, yeah, but I don't know how to explain it. Um, when I was a boy, um, when I was a boy, I just kind of looked like a male version of what I look like now. I had blonde hair. I actually was a male model, and so I wasn't weird or anything. I didn't look bizarre or, you know, and I wasn't a nerd, but I wasn't a jock. I was just in the middle. I was just, you know, and I had a really good time, and I had a great high school years, and I still keep in contact with a lot of people in my high school years. Plus I had my 2 sisters and my brother in high school with me. And so it was a really happy time for me. And because I wasn't, you know, a lot of us look really strange and I didn't. I was quite a good looking kid, and thank goodness. And so I never got picked on. I was surrounded by people that supported me, other kids that supported me, which were my relatives and cousins. There was something like 50 of us in the high school of maybe 1,000 people, you know. And so if anyone dared picked on us, you know, they would get, you know, their ass kicked. So yeah, it was something that was a really nice part of my life. And although I wouldn't want to go back, um, I don't want to go back to, you know, people's go, "Oh, I'd love to be 21, I'd love to be 15." You know, uh, I love being the age I am, which I'm not going to say, but everyone knows it's over 21, 22, 30, 31, 32. And I would never go back. I would never go back. It was too hard. And, and if I went back, I'd have to transition again. Please, you know, yuck, 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 yuck. But as far as my childhood and my high school thing, I was really happy. I was a happy kid. I was a happy teenager. Um, the gender dysphoria bummed me out like anybody else, you know. But I was very, very aware of what I had to do. I was very, very aware by the time I was 13 that I had to go on hormones, change my whole life. I knew that was coming up, so I really, really enjoyed those years that I had in high school, because I knew I had a lot of really, really hard work ahead of me. And I was very aware of what I was doing, you know. I transitioned by the time I was 15 years old, so um, yeah, so I kind of knew it was going to be tough on me, and I made sure that I had a really good time. So yeah, no complaints, no complaints. I know I've heard some horror stories, but not here. I had a really, really good time at school. Okay guys, take care and I shall see you next week. Okay, bye.